Welcome students to the new session of a learning. Today we are going to solve the problems of practice set 2.2. Here you have the first sum. Choose the correct alternative. In the adjoining figure it's given as line M is parallel to line N and P is a transversal in which 3x and x the angles are given to you, and from this given information you have to find the value for x. So here you can see, since line M is parallel to line N and P is a transversal, here 3x and x they are forming the interior angles, and as we know that the interior angles are supplementary angles, so here 3x plus x is equals to 180 degree, therefore 4x is equals to 180, therefore x is equals to 180 by 4 which is equals to 45 degree. So from this we can say that x is equals to 45 degree. Here you have your second example as A is parallel to B and L is a transversal and the given angles are 4x and here it is 2x. So from this given information you have to find the value for x. So now you can see here as A is parallel to line B and this line L is a transversal line. So always keep in mind that whenever two lines intersect each other, here you can see line B is intersecting line L and they are forming the opposite angles. So these opposite angles are always same. So here if it is 2x, so here also you will have the angle 2x. Now you can see here line A is parallel to line B and L is a transversal. So you can see here as 4x and 2x. These two angles are towards the interior side of the parallel lines and they are forming as the interior angles. As interior angles are supplementary angles, you can see. So 4x plus 2x is equals to 180 degree. So from this you can write as 6x which is equals to 180 degree. Therefore x is equals to 180 by 6 which is equals to 30 degree. So here in this case you have the value for x is equals to 30 degree. Now here you can see in the second example, line P is parallel to line Q and line S is a transversal as well as line T is also transversal, and the given values here are 40 degree, y and x. So from this given information you have to find the value for x and y. So here you can see line P is parallel to line Q and focus for only this S line which is a transversal. So in this case you can see at this point line Q and line S intersecting each other and they are forming the opposite angles. As the opposite angles are same, so here I can have a 70 degree angle. So now since line P is parallel to line Q and S is a transversal, so here you can see Y and this 70 degree they are forming the interior angles. So these interior angles are supplementary, means the addition is 180 degree. So from this you can find the value for y which is equals to 180 minus 70 and y is equals to 110 degree. Okay, similarly now you can see over here this line T is intersecting a line P and here you have your angle 40 degree. So we know that whenever two angles are formed in a linear pair, they are the 180 degree. So one angle is already 40 degrees, so the remaining part of the angle is 140 degree. So now in this case, as P is parallel to line Q and T is a transversal, so here 140 degree and x they are forming the corresponding angles, and these corresponding angles are congruent to each other. So from these we can write as angle x is equals to 140 degree. Here you have one more example. In the third sum you can see that line L is parallel to line M and line P is parallel to line Q and the angles given to you are 80 degree, here it is A, here B and here C. So from this given information you have to find the value for A, B and C. Now see here, since L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q, now I will focus for only the line P and Q as a parallel line and L line as a transversal line. So here in this case you can see that this 80 and the A angle, these both are forming the interior angles. As interior angles are supplementary angles, means it should be 180 degree. So already I have 80 here, so the remaining will be the A. So here I can have A as a 100 degree. Okay, now Since P is parallel to Q and L is a transversal, here you can see this, that this 80 degree, and here I have marked it as star mark. So these are the corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are always, these are the alternate angles and they are the congruent angles. So here I will have this angle as a 80 degree, star angle as a 80 degree. Okay, now since line L is parallel to line M and here Q is transversal line, so in this case you can see here this star mark angle and this angle B, they are forming the corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are congruent angles. So here you can have this 80 degree and here angle B is also 80 degree. Similarly, you can see as P is parallel to Q and M is a transversal in this. P is parallel to Q and M is a transversal. So here you can see that angle B is corresponding to angle C. So B is 80 degree. So you will have the angle C is also 180 degree. So okay students, so by this method, so whenever you are having the parallel lines and a transversal line and any one value is given to you, so you can find the value for the remaining angles. Okay students, how much you have understood the concept, please let me know in the comment box. Whatever the comment is, it's most welcome, and stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Bye bye.